How's it going, everybody? Anthony's Homemade Love and Great Recipes here. So today, I decided we're going to cook on a campfire. Now, it's a little rainy out here, but that's okay. So you'll see some rain in the background and whatnot. But what I decided to do was do a pineapple upside down cake outside on a wood fire, you know what I'm saying? So we got the wood fire going. Now I'm going to mix everything. First thing I need to do is I got to take like about a half a cup of butter, which I'm using some vegetable oil just for this. I got the I got some special butter for the inside, okay, for the cake mix that I'm using. So what we do is we sprinkle brown sugar around the bottom of the pan over the butter or over the oil. It's gonna be a little messy, I don't care, it'll be all right. And then once we do that, you see, this is going to give it kind of our glazed topping. Then we're going to take the pineapple slices and we're going to put it over the brown sugar that I'm putting into this pan. Give me just a second, I'll show you what the pan looks like. I know all sorts of people are going to be like, well, what's the deal? What's the deal? But look, it's the first time I'm doing this kind of recipe. Hi, Xavier. So dang it, I hate that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you real quick. This is a Dutch oven. You see I got the brown sugar in the bottom with the oil. Now I'm gonna take pineapple slices and I'm gonna line them up around the outside. We'll see how many it takes in just a second. There's 3. It's probably gonna take the whole can. Now I kept the pineapple juice aside because I'm going to use the pineapple juice as my water for the cake mix. I am making a pineapple upside down cake on a wood fire outside, you know, campground style. You know how that is. I don't know, I love camping, and just to find a recipe like this was really, really cool. So I got that. Now, oh, crap. Gotta be careful, that can's sharp, very sharp. I'm dumb, I know. It's probably gonna leave me with 1 pineapple left, maybe 2. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them in the middle. Now I'm gonna take Marciano, I think that's how you say it, cherries, and I'm gonna put 1 in the middle of each of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I don't know how it's going to turn out. 6, 7. There's 8 of them. Nope. 7. I didn't need to eat 1, but I'll eat it. It'd be all right. So now, what I'm going to do is I got a yellow cake mix. I know I could have done it from scratch, but then that would take a little time. So I just bought a yellow cake mix. And as soon as I get it open, and this is going to be special pineapple upside down cake, okay? So we're going to dump it in to our bowl, and then we're going to take our our cup. Nope, we're going to do that next. That is the pineapple juice. I'm going to take my eggs. Go ahead and whisk my eggs in. 1. Go ahead and do it separately, you know what I'm saying? You always want to put a lot of love into our cakes. Remember that, people. Put a lot of love in the cake. It makes it taste better. This has got to be the best love that a cake could have, being cooked over an open fire. Hi, Miss Mary Brandenburg. Oh my goodness, I've never seen you on one of my videos. How are you doing, ma'am? It's been forever since I've seen you. Okay, but we're going to mix this egg into the cake mix first. 3 eggs is what the cake mix called for. I ain't got no problem with that. And then I'm gonna go ahead And, oh crap. We're going to add the pineapple juice. It's a cup of pineapple juice. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. My daughter just graduated high school. Big graduation ceremony coming up in June. I think like June 4th. I'm very proud of her. She's come very, very far. Okay, so can smell the pineapple already. So we use the pineapple juice. And then, shh, don't tell on me, okay? Hi, Miss Trina. This right here, as you see, look, this is butter. You see any difference in this butter? Tell me what you see different in this butter. I'm putting the butter in. It calls for 1/2 cup of butter, which is 1 stick of butter, okay? So we'll go ahead and put it in. And we're going to mix it up. Dang, we're almost done with the cake mix. Nice. Okay, so what I did was I built a campfire, wood. I threw some charcoal briquettes in it. I've already put my pineapples into the Dutch oven. I'm going to go ahead and dump the cake mix in. I probably should have brought a spatula. Oh, that looks so beautiful. You guys, I just wish you could smell what's going on here. Smell the pineapple. Oh, so did anybody figure out what's up with the butter that I used? Anybody figure out what's up with the butter I used? I'll tell you in a second. Let me get all this in. Okay. That's wonderful. Alright. Basically it, okay? So now, I know you guys really can't see it, so I gotta move this down. There it goes. Hold on, let me do this again. There we go. Oh, you see the fire? Fire's right here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Dutch oven lid. I'm going to put it on upside down. I'm going to take my Dutch oven. I'm going to set it right in the middle of my fire. Oh, wait! It's kind of hot. I'm going to take my briquettes that I put in here. You know, they cook for about 20 minutes. I'm going to set them on top, okay? I'm going to set them on the lid of the Dutch oven. Dutch oven's down in the fire. It says put like 12 on top. There's 4, 5, 6. Oops. 7. I'm gonna have some cleaning to do with Mom's Dutch oven. 8, 9, 10. 11. We'll do 11. Okay. So now we let it cook for 30 minutes. All right. In 30 minutes, we'll come back and go ahead and take the lid off and we'll see what we got. But I got to clean up my mess a little bit, and then we'll have a little bit of a talk. I ain't seen you guys in a long time. I ain't been on here in a while do a video, and I just felt that I needed to do a video again. You know what I'm saying? I've really come to like cooking and baking, and I got a mean sweet tooth, let me tell you. Okay, so I think this is a little off. All right, there we go. Can you guys see that? You guys can see that. That's perfect. Now, we leave it set for a half hour. Anybody tell me what time it is? Please. And thank you. Oh, you guys see how long my hair is getting? Look at this. I got a ponytail that wraps all the way around my head. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, 30 minutes. And you can do this anytime on a campfire. You know, you go camping sometime. Take the stuff for the pineapple upside down cake. Make you a pineapple upside down cake on your campfire. I thought it was pretty cool. I looked at a couple other recipes and things, and I had a sweet tooth, so I just decided to go ahead and go with the pineapple upside down cake. So, anyways, I told you guys what was up with the butter. The butter is special. I don't know how many of y'all can maybe tell me what special means, but it's special. I think it's going to be amazing. We're going to find out, though, in about 30 minutes. Which, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to block the camera doing this. It is 4, we put on about 4:12, so about 4:42, I'm going to take it off. Hi, Miss April. I'm doing a pineapple upside down cake in a Dutch oven on a campfire. Something new, something different. You know what I'm saying? Well, how you guys been? I've been, so, you know, I was working for U-Haul. I was doing move jobs and things. Well, the boss, yeah, he's a prick. Excuse my language. But he was trying to sell me a dream. And I finally figured it out after 3 years of working for him. He was really, really trying to sell me a dream. I don't hardly believe anything anybody tells me, but I really believed him, you know. And so I don't work for U-Haul no more. I don't do the moving services no more. I work for a Popeye's Chicken. I've worked there for 4 months. And in that 4 months, I have gone from being a crew member to being lead cook to being a shift manager, which is amazing because now I run the whole shift. Nighttime comes, closing shift, it's my place. It's my shift. They're 2 or 3 days a week. I mean, there's other shift managers that got to have their time or whatnot. But on that note, I just got to tell you, when and if you start a job, if you show them consistent work ethic, then it's going to get you somewhere. And like I said, I've been promoted all the way to shift manager in 4 months. Miss you too, Miss Xavier. And I went in there, and you know, the general manager told me she was just hiring people because they needed people. And so, you know, that made me feel about this big again. But I can't be this big if my position is way up here. You know what I'm saying? Can't be this big. You guys know about my journey. You guys have been watching my journey since I started doing my bake shows, since I started all of it. And I feel that this isn't the last. I don't think this is my final place as a job, but it's going to get me farther than where I was before. Because before I was getting used to make somebody else money because I know what I'm doing in the moving, and he took advantage of that. I didn't like being taken advantage of, and I finally figured out he was taking advantage of me. Winter came up this past year, November, December, and he told me, I don't have no more move jobs for you. I don't have no work for you. So, and without the move jobs and without the work, I was living in a hotel for the past 2 years, okay? I lived in the house out in Bloomington, and then I moved back up towards Indianapolis into Franklin and Greenwood, and was living in a hotel, which was $350 a week. I lived there a year, or almost a year. I lived at one hotel. Then we moved to another hotel. And when winter rolled around, he told me I didn't have no work for you. I had to move out of the hotel, which is fine. It's cool. I mean, I was about tired of the hotel life anyway. It's very expensive. Very expensive. What were we saying why for? What did I say? I forget what I said. Oh, and on another note, I'm not smoking no more. I don't smoke weed no more. I had been. I stopped for a while. I started back up. But I stopped again. I'm gonna leave it alone. And I've learned that when I pick something up, or when I pick up a joint and smoke for a while, and when I want to come off of it, I'm pretty much a prick all the time when I come off of it. For about a week or two. But after I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't need it no more, and don't worry about it anymore. My head gets right, and I can focus on other things than wanting to smoke a joint or whatever. Anybody can do it, you know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot about addiction in the past 4 years. I've learned I'm kind of codependent sometimes, and marijuana kind of helped with that codependency. And then when I got in trouble, I started doing that spice stuff, and that spice stuff took me down a journey that, I mean, it made me lose a lot of friends. It made me lose a lot of people lost a lot of respect in me. But anyways, I got over that 2-3 years ago. I ain't touched this since. Life has been grand. But just to let you know, any of you people out there fighting with addiction, if and when you choose in your mind, because that's the only thing that's going to stop addiction, is when you say, okay, I'm done with this. People are going to tell you they want you to stop. People are going to demand you. People are going to intervene in your life about it. But the fact of the matter is, it's not going to happen until you yourself decide that's not what you want anymore. You know what I'm saying? I learned this, and I live it every day. Just some little advice from an older man who's been through the things. So now that I've been away from my cook show for about 6-7 months, it really sucks. I know. I really didn't mean for it to happen, but life kind of went a different direction, and I didn't have the time to proceed with it. But I am back, and it may not be once a week. It may be twice a week. Who knows? I'm mostly a closing manager or shift manager, so my nights are usually taken up, and my days I spend either doing work around the house. Hey guys, I can smell the pineapple upside down cake cooking. Wow, it smells so good. But anyways, okay, we gotta see what time it is. I think I've talked for 15 minutes. Sorry about I have talked for 10 minutes. Anyways, I really appreciate if you come by and you see this video. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I try to have some kind of content in it. I didn't write anything down. You see, I didn't use a recipe for the pineapple upside down cake. The only thing I used a recipe for was the cake mix told me to do this, this, and this. 3 ingredients. But the rest of it, I've made pineapple upside down cake quite a few times. So I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to remember recipes and starting to remember ways to cook. And I love it. Cooking at Popeyes, so I was there a month. I got promoted to cook. I tried to take over the kitchen. I was like, okay, this is going to be my kitchen. So I was doing the kitchen, cleaning it up right, dropping chicken, our Popeyes is a pretty busy Popeyes. Like, we always have cars wrapped all the way around the building, or all the way around around the corner. There's a lot of people that come through the Popeyes that I work at, a whole lot, like more than one of the other stores that's in Greenwood. And we're constantly busy, and it can be really, really frustrating sometimes. It can overwhelm you. But as long as you figure out what it's going to look like when you're dropping chicken, and you keep your line full, then things go much smoother. You don't have to worry about anything, you know what I'm saying? When you start a job, when you get into a job that you've never done before, all you do is you listen, you watch, and you learn. That's the basic 3 things I can tell you when you're starting a job. If you do that and you are consistent with it, you will see major improvements everywhere. Okay? So anyways, I got probably 10 minutes left, and I'm kind of fumbling with my words now, not knowing what to say. So once again, I appreciate y'all. Whoever shows up to watch this, I appreciate you. Thank you, April. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate you guys showing up and watching. I was hoping that I'd have a bunch more people on here, but guess what? They'll watch it. I know they will. Everybody watches it at some point in time, even if it's just a laugh at me or whatever, just because I'm just a typical guy doing something different, Everybody have a good day. God bless you. I appreciate you. I love you. See you later.